Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. I was pretty confident that my friend Ryan Hoyle here would like the Wagakki Band. They're pretty amazing musicians, and it's just cool to check them out and watch them. They do some really interesting stuff. If you want to get to know a little bit more about Ryan, you can go to his website, livedrumtracks.com. You can talk to him about recording stuff in his studio, actually, if you're interested in doing so. If you want to hear more of his interviews and a little bit about what got him into Collective Soul, got him playing with Paul Rogers from Bad Company, you can do so here. He came on with his drummer buddy Jason Sutter, and we had a good chat. I left some at the beginning here of us just going back and forth. I think it's kind of a little bit interesting to leave a little bit of time so you guys can get to know the guests a little bit better on a personal level. So that's why I left a little bit in of us just chatting away in between tracks. It's us chatting while I load up the next song. Anyway, let's enjoy the Wagakki Band together. I had never seen this track, and obviously Ryan hadn't either. Let's do it!
Yeah, and I love to see that rock and roll is so alive across the planet. I think sometimes in the States we make these really bold statements and complain and whatever else about the ebbs and flows of the fashion of music, but it's still alive and well on this planet. That's another thing I just wanted to throw in there, is that rock and roll is definitely not dead. So I don't know who's saying this.
No, you just have to do a little bit of looking, and then you find some great stuff. So that's part of what's being fun here. I got a little bit of a luxury in that I got a lot of people watching, and they suggest stuff for me, and I get to check out. Actually, this guy who's one of the Patreon member guys, his name's Jeff. He sent me all these to watch.
Nice.
I got him in the post yesterday, so it's cool. It's so nice, you know. Anyway. Yeah, isn't it cool? It's a nice group of people. So this is a band called the Wagakki Band that I love, but I've never heard this track. It's called Yoshiwara Lament, and it was suggested to me to be something special. So we'll give it a go together, and hopefully it's just that. Yeah, it doesn't say on the screen. I think it's at a museum though. So anyway, let's give this.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Is it outside?
Yeah, it looks it. Yeah, I think I remember it was at a museum, the one I picked up. So anyway. Okay. Let's do it.
All right.
一息をごまかせて悲しいくらいに感じた触れぬ上の今日は偽りだけの恋愛して私を泣くのね悲しいくらいに感じた君よしは今日は雨あなた様どうか私を買っていただけないでしょうか咲き出す傘の群れに濡れる私は雨私を
Amazing musicianship, huh?
Yeah, amazing musicianship. I love how they've kind of included their culture into rock and roll, and it's so diverse on stage. It's like nothing we could ever see really around here, and that's interesting to me. It's also interesting to kind of see that, like, as much as that rocks in Japan, you see the audiences are all like cooperating with each other.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving together and, like, you know, seemingly in harmony. I guess they're not into mosh pits yet, but
No, there's some I could play you. I didn't load it up. There's a band called Maximum the Hormone. There's quite the pit, man.
really,
Oh yeah, maybe we'll pull one up. Maybe we'll pull one of their tracks up.
I also really like, and I've always loved this, is just watching a balance of guys and girls on stage. I feel like that's so cool if you can make it work.
Yeah,
They certainly make it work. I mean, it's kind of beautiful, really.
yeah, it's cool. Okay, have we heard of Nightwish?
Nope.
Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna move over to Europe. I'm gonna play you a band called Nightwish. This is good. You're gonna really like this. This
Okay.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I now have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and even a Patreon. The Patreon you can join for as little as $1. The handle on all of them, it's of course, Joel Roadie. I'll see you guys on the next one.